Hi, beautiful people. So I have baby Halo here, and we are going to answer some of our most asked questions. You ready? I think that means she's ready. So the first question we get a lot is, when did we find out that Halo had Down syndrome? And the answer to that question is, I found out that Halo had Down syndrome at 12 weeks pregnant. 12 weeks. So what happened was I ended up getting a test called NIP testing. And typically, you get NIP testing for genetic testing. I had done it several times. I honestly wasn't going to do NIP testing for Halo because I wanted her sex to be a surprise when I had her. So I just was like, you know what? I'm not going to get it done. I'll just wait. But something was like, go ahead and get it done. So I did. And so at 12 weeks, I got the call that there was an 86% chance that my daughter would have Down syndrome. And when I got the call, I was devastated. I immediately just started screaming. I remember hitting the ground. I called Chris and I was like, "Hey, you need to get in here now." So I'm just erratic. I'm just scared. And then I'm like, they're saying that she has Down syndrome. And so at that point, I was like in disbelief. But I was like, you know what? We're going to go. We're just going to go and we're going to get more testing done. That leads me to my second question that I most get a lot was, did I get more testing after I got her first diagnosis? And the answer is yes. Y'all, I was in denial. I ended up getting fish testing done, which is typically not covered by most insurance. Some people's insurance may cover it. So it's like a $500 to $600 test. And then I got an amniocentesis. Amniocentesis is when they take the big needle and they stick it in your stomach to test the fluid. Both of them came back positive. So we found out that Halo had Down syndrome. The question that I get a lot as well is, how does Down syndrome affect Halo? Well, Down syndrome means that they have an extra chromosome. And in my mind, I didn't know much about Down syndrome. So I was like, extra chromosome, she's going to be extra smart and extra this. And, didn't know. So the basic thing is that she would experience delays. So children with Down syndromes can be delayed in walking. They can be delayed in speech, developmental delays, all different things. Another question that we get a lot is, are we worried about her future? And the reality of it is, when I first found out, I was devastated. And honestly, I just felt like Halo wouldn't have a future. And I don't know why I was so ignorant in my thinking. I was just pretty much scared. Now that I've done research and just really did my due diligence to learn so much about Down syndrome, I am not worried about my baby girl at all. In fact, I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for what life has to offer her. The world is changing. Resources are changing. And we're finding out more ways to serve kids with Down syndrome. So I'm really excited. One of the things that I do want to do and make sure that we are doing is also setting her up for the future. So along with our other children, making sure she has a bank account, making sure she has life insurance. I already have identified a person that if something happened to me or her dad, she would take care of her. That was really important to me when I first found out I had Halo. I always thought about, like, if something happened to me, who would make sure she's okay? And I know that I have my mom in the event that something happened to me, but my mom is older. So I identified someone that they said, if something happened to Halo, she's coming with me. She will be fine. I will take care of her. And that's the biggest thing. We plan on helping Halo be independent, teaching her how to live on her own if need be, if that will be okay for her. But also the person that we believe who will be responsible for her is really a big advocate on that. And even teaching children at a young age how to take care of themselves, how to cook, how to clean. So I'm really excited about that. And then the last and final question that people ask me is about if I'll have more children. And that answer is no, unless that was what God wanted me to do. I am so grateful for all the love and support. You guys constantly call, check up on Halo. You constantly send messages. You constantly acknowledge the fact that she's growing, she's developing, she's learning how to sit up. And I think that's absolutely amazing. We have curated such a wonderful community. So we are going to just be educating and advocating and speaking about Down syndrome a lot more on my page, because I really, 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 really want to get the word out. And I really want people to know about Down syndrome. And I think that halo is absolutely beautiful. And I think that the world needs to see how Down syndrome actually looks. So thank you so much for your support, guys, and stay connected with us. Bye.